Hey, Ravens fan, have you ever thought about how amazing it would be to have a big-name player joining to strengthen our defense? Well, it looks like a major trade could be on the way, and this time the name involved is none other than Lattimore, a star who has made it to the Pro Bowl several times and is known for shutting down any receiver. Our defense has been facing some challenges, and a player of his caliber could change everything, bringing that security we all want to see on the field. Stick with me until the end to understand how this potential trade could elevate the Ravens and transform our season. Go Ravens! Our team has been struggling a lot with pass defense. Every time an opposing quarterback throws the ball, it feels like a new danger is lurking, and that's been costing the Ravens dearly. The problem is we're ranked last in the NFL when it comes to stopping the passing game, which leaves our defense pretty exposed against teams that know how to attack through the air. This struggle becomes even more evident in tight games, like the one against the Browns, where our defense couldn't handle their pressure. Without a solid secondary defense, the team takes more risks and ends up leaving gaps that opponents know how to exploit. For a team with such a rich history and high goals, this is an issue that needs attention now, before the season progresses further. If we want a chance to go far in the playoffs, it's essential that our defense strengthens to hold off rival scoring. After all, games are won on both offense and defense. And that's where the possibility of bringing someone like Lattimore comes in to bolster our team. He is a highly experienced cornerback and could provide the stability we so desperately need in the back. If Lattimore's arrival marks the beginning of a new phase in our defense, it's something fans are eager to see on the field, and understanding how this player can make a difference is the next point we'll explore. Imagine having a player like Lattimore on our defense. This guy is the type who can change a game by himself, and he would definitely be a powerful addition to the Ravens. He's made it to the Pro Bowl 4 times, so he knows how to make a difference on the field. His experience and talent for covering some of the best receivers in the league would give the Ravens the necessary boost to face any opposing offense. Lattimore has the potential to be that piece that helps seal the gaps and bring more security to our defense. If Lattimore really comes to Baltimore, he could be the answer to many of the problems we are facing. With him in the secondary, our defenders would have a leader on the field, someone who understands the game well and knows how to position himself to prevent dangerous plays. This experience could inspire the rest of the defense to elevate their level and, in the process, provide the stability we so badly need. Ravens fans would certainly feel more at ease seeing a more solid defense. And you, fan, what do you think about the potential arrival of Lattimore to strengthen our defense? Leave your thoughts in the comments if you believe he would be the ideal piece to solve our problems, or if you see another player who could fit better. Let's chat in the comments. But for that to happen, the contract situation needs to be well studied. And that's where the next point comes in, where we'll see how Lattimore's contractual situation could influence this trade. Bringing Lattimore to the Ravens isn't as simple as it seems. He is under contract with the Saints until 2026, which means that any trade involves a series of financial adjustments for both us and his current team. Lattimore's contract comes with high values, especially in the final years, meaning that in addition to the positive impact he would bring to our game, he would also put pressure on our salary cap. This is the type of decision that needs to be well calculated, considering the long-term costs for the team. The Ravens also need to evaluate what they can give in return to close a deal of this magnitude. A player like Lattimore has significant value, so the franchise would have to give up some valuable assets to acquire him. Moreover, Lattimore has faced some injuries in recent years, which raises some doubts about his durability in the long run. Even being an impressive talent, this history needs to be considered to ensure that the investment will pay off. But if the team can make these adjustments and Lattimore really comes to Baltimore, we would be elevating our defense to a new level. However, these financial issues need to be resolved soon, before the trade deadline. Now, with the pressure of the deadline approaching, the Ravens need to decide quickly and act decisively, which leads us to the next point about the urgency of this deadline and why timing is everything right now. Well, we've passed the halfway mark of our video, but I noticed you haven't left a like on this video yet. This is very important for YouTube to continue promoting my content to you, so I'll keep bringing it to you. So go ahead and hit that like button. It's free, okay? Let's continue. With the trade deadline rapidly approaching, the Ravens have little time to make a decision. This type of negotiation requires the team to be quick and precise, as the window to get a player of Lattimore's caliber closes shortly after November 5th. Waiting too long could mean missing this opportunity, which leaves our defense with the same flaws we've seen so far. For a team that wants to compete with the best, we cannot afford to let this chance slip away. This timing is even more crucial because rival teams are also looking for reinforcements. If the Ravens don't act now, we might see Lattimore on another team, strengthening direct competitors in the playoff race. No one wants to see a player of this caliber end up on a defense that could cross our path. Acting with urgency is the difference between securing this reinforcement and seeing our plans change drastically. Now, more than ever, it's time for focus and decision-making. With a player like Lattimore, we can transform our defense and elevate our level as we head into the final stretch of the season. But for this to work, it's essential that both the team and the fans are prepared for the changes that may come with a trade of this magnitude. And it's about this impact on the team that we'll talk about in the next point. Lattimore's arrival could change the game for the Ravens. A reinforcement of this level directly impacts defensive performance, closing the gaps that have been appearing on the field. With Lattimore, the defense gains more balance and the chance to face powerful aerial attacks with more security. This gives the team a stronger foundation to defend and thus increases our chances of success in crucial games. For the fan, this transformation in defense would be quite a relief. Additionally, Lattimore's presence would help elevate the team's morale. Players with his experience and talent tend to inspire others, pulling the whole team up to a new level. A more secure and well-organized defense directly reflects on the confidence of the offense, which can play without the pressure of needing to score many points to compensate for defensive failures. This dynamic between defense and offense is essential for those who want to go far this season. If the trade really happens, the Ravens could strengthen themselves for the most important phase of the season, but this will depend on a swift decision and the necessary adjustments to keep the team competitive. Trusting in the group's potential and bringing in a piece like Lattimore are steps that show Baltimore is aiming high. Let the challenge come. So, Ravens fan, what do you think about the idea of bringing Marshawn Lattimore to our defense? Do you believe he could be the solution to our struggles on the field? Or is there another player you think would be a better fit? Your thoughts are important, so drop a comment below. As we approach the trade deadline, making the right choices is crucial. A player like Lattimore could not only strengthen our defense, but also boost the team's confidence overall. It's an exciting time, and we need to stay hopeful for the rest of the season. Let's support our team and hope for the best in the upcoming games. Until next time.